Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2008 Keenan Revue. We thank you for joining us tonight at the O'Loughlin Auditorium on the campus of St. Mary's College. We will begin the show in a few moments. At this time, I ask a few things. First of all, if you have a cell phone or other device that likes to make noises at inopportune times, please turn it to the silent mode or to off position. Thank you. Also, as we begin the show, we will be encouraging people to take the available seats up in the balcony. So if you're holding seats for anyone, we'll be chasing them up to the balcony. You can catch up with them at intermission. Thank you very much. Enjoy the show.
Welcome to the 2008 Keenan Revue, the Night of the Living Review. Because of the dangerous nature of a zombie theme, I have been asked to go over some safety guidelines that will be critical during tonight's show. Ladies and gentlemen, heed my warnings, or you may all become zombies, and our crew of ushers will be forced to shoot you in the head. Tough love. Tough love. I've seen Dawn of the Dead, Shaun of the Dead, Flight of the Living Dead, Nudist Colony of the Dead, and Porn of the Dead, and learned many things. Zombies are not smart, fast, or British, necessarily. A single bite or exchange of fluids for any of you sick, yet adventurous bastards out there is all it takes to spread the zombie virus. And remember, when the friends you came here with tonight turn undead, they are no longer the people you knew and loved. Secure a blunt object, firearm, or ninja sword, and terminate them. In preparing for tonight's show, I myself murdered all of my close friends by crushing their skulls, just to be safe. Should an outbreak occur during tonight's show, please report to any nearby landmark that can sustain human life long term. For example, Father Hesburgh's lounge on the 14th floor of the library presumably has enough life support technology and busty nurses to sustain him well into his 150s. When he will once again rise up and rid the planet of racism. A large-scale society can also persist in Notre Dame Stadium. Think about it. It's got concrete walls, iron gates, and Charlie Weiss's infinite store of Twinkies. Ladies, after we've set up our zombie-proof communities, there's only one thing left to do. Repopulate the human race. If you'd like to get a head start, you can call me. My phone number is 516-972-9487. That's my real phone number. Looks like I'm in a bit of trouble here. I guess I should tell you about the zombies' last weakness. Alleged pedophile pop music.
You got it tough.
say you don't know, you won't know until you begin. How can you see me standing here? I got my back against the wrecking machine. I am the worst that you see. How can't you see what I mean? Oh, but it's when I'm tough.
No.
What's the matter, honey?
Nothing. It's just that I can't get a good message across to these kids anymore.
Don't be so hard on yourself, Tim.
Being Tim McCarthy at the Indiana State Police just never used to be this hard. I just can't relate to these kids anymore.
Come on, Timmy, come to bed.
Jenny, please, will you just make like a hockey player and get the puck out of here?
Clever, Tim, clever.
I've already told you once, Jenny McCarthy. Will you please just make like a shepherd and get the flock out of here?
You don't mean that, Tim. I'll be in bed. Please hurry up.
Fuck her!
That was ridiculous.
If you down too many screwdrivers, you won't be the sharpest tool in the shed? That's horrible. If you drive toasted, you will get burned. Fupa, these are just awful. If you drive on LSD, you will RIP.
Come on, Timmy, you can think of one tomorrow. Just come to bed.
Heavens to Betsy, Jenny, please, will you just make like a busboy and get the fork out of here? If you drive Buzz, you are bound to be stung. If you drive Baked, you're not a very smart cookie. Grundle, they're just awful. You drink, you drive, you lose. That's stupid.
Tim, I'm pleading with you. Just please come to bed.
Jenny, this is not up for debate. Will you make like a black cat and get the luck out of here? If you down too much Jim Beam, you'll lose just like our football team. Driving under the influence does not put you above the law. I have it. When poor weather plagues the roads, take caution and yield to oncoming traffic. Remember, kids, when it's raining cats and dogs, don't drive like a woman.
So, how'd you guys do on that biology test?
I love being Asian. It was like the easiest 91 I ever got.
91, and you consider yourself an Asian? That's barely an act.
Gentlemen, pay attention. I have some important stuff to say. What is it, Sensei? Gentlemen, it is time for our presence to be known here on Notre Dame. Far too long, the Asian man has been put down. We must get militant. We must get organized. We must become a militant organization.
Yes, this is how diversity is promoted. By separating ourselves from everyone else. Why didn't we think of it earlier? But what should we call ourselves?
Yo, I gassed it. We should be called Wabruda.
I think one's already taken.
I got it. We should call ourselves the Asians of Domination. Yeah! So be it. We shall now be called the Asians of Domination. Now to our first order of business. Picture time! Who brought their digital camera? I did!
Ichi, Lee, San!
So, what are we gonna do in this club?
We should wear suits. Hey, for show. What day should we wear those suits?
It has to be an important day. An important day for all Asians. Like Jackie Chan's birthday.
Yeah!
Or what about the day Yao Ming slam dunked over Shaq?
Or when that Korean chick from Lost wore a bikini.
Gentlemen, these are all good ideas. Are there any other people that you think would like to be the Asians of Domination? Oh, wise one. I got someone that's perfect for this group. Let me go get him right now. Hey guys. Now that he's gone, I have something important to bring up. Golden Dragon, real Chinese food or not? Hey, don't be hating. Trevor's a huge fan of Asian culture. I love Pokemon!
I heard he was even a black belt in Taekwondo.
No! This cannot stand! He is not Asian. In order to be one of the true Asians of Domination, one must have pure Asian blood. Gabby and John, throw this outside your back, never to return. But I love Pokemon! Hey, I don't see what the big deal was. He loves Pokemon, even Digimon.
The big deal is he's not Asian. Only we are.
So ends the first meeting with the Asians of Domination. Time for us to go to Club Fever. Glow sticks, out!
From Fox Searchlight comes the feel-good film of the year.
What's the prognosis, potent padre?
There it is. The little plus sign is the Antichrist.
That ain't no Etch-a-Sketch, Jenkins. That's one doodle that can't be undid.
I'm pregnant.
Who's the father?
Jesus?
I didn't know he was allowed to do that.
Did you see that coming?
Yeah, but I just thought he was gonna suppress academic freedom, or only hire Catholic professors.
Anything but this.
I could totally give this baby to someone who needs it.
Why don't you just float it down the river and let nature take its course? Take it Old Testament.
People still do that?
Well, yeah, they call it the Mosaic Adoption Agency.
Fox Searchlight Pictures presents a comedy about life.
You know, Jenkins, I thought you were the kind of priest that knew when to say when.
I don't know what kind of priest I am yet.
And the bumps along the road.
Jesus, you're totally like the coolest person I've ever met, and you don't even have to try. I try really hard, actually.
Fox Searchlight Pictures presents Jono.
Church is probably wondering where you are.
No, I mean, I'm already pregnant, so what kind of other shenanigans can I get into?
We swear it's funny if you've seen the movie.
So, Chris, we were wondering, how did you meet your wife?
Oh, that's a long story.
So, how did you and Chris meet?
Oh, it was really romantic. We met at school.
Oh, come on, guys. You don't want to hear all the horny details.
Yeah, tell us.
All right, I'll tell you.
Winter loving under the dome. Winter loving so far from home. Met a girl, her name was KT. Met a boy through the CSC. Shorter days will drift on away to those long winter nights.
Tell me more, how did you keep her warm?
Tell me more, like was Keenan his dog.
We were raking leaves in our hair. We were shaking from the cold air. We went inside where things heated up. Went to Starbucks, we shared a cup. No more sun, something's begun. But oh, those dark winter nights.
Tell me more, did you go to the dance?
Tell me more, did you get in her pants?
We went off campus to Steak and Shake. And we went strolling down by the lake. Then we made out behind the rock. We stayed in past 2 o'clock. I don't mean a thing, but oh, those cold winter nights.
Tell me more, did you make out all night?
Tell me more, will you cut my wristband?
Shoot, yeah.
We got friendly underneath mistletoe. We got friendly down in the snow. We went and drank the whole night away. In anatomy, we both got an A. Women sleep, boy and girl meet. But oh, those girls winter nights.
Tell me more, did he get you
by spring. It turned hotter. Guess where we were? At the grotto, just me and her. And then he made my whole world new. It was cliche, but what can you do? Now it seems we're living our dreams, but those winter nights.
Well, Tony, after that strange third down call, the Irish will take a knee to run out the clock. Strange they didn't go for a field goal there to take the lead into halftime.
Yeah, John, especially being on the opponent's 18-yard line. I don't know what Weiss was thinking on that one. Hopefully we'll see a rejuvenated Irish team here in the second half. Let's go to the halftime pep talk.
All right, man. I'm pretty happy with the performance out there so far. As we all know, what wins games?
Defense!
That's right. So you know what we need to do? We need to get that offense off the field as fast as possible. 9-3 is not good enough. We need to pull a complete 180 and get this thing turned around. Men, our goal is 3-9.
But coach,
As for you, Armando, I don't know what kind of sissy style football you're used to, but this is Notre Dame, not the Zom Interhall team. There's only one style of football we play here. Tell them what it is, Charlie Jr.
Smash mouth.
That's right.
But coach!
No buts, pretty boy. Our offense can be summed up in 2 words. Dink and dunk. This isn't high school anymore, Jimmy. No more deep passes, hot shot. I got a couple of new plays drawn up for you. We're gonna have you run the bootleg straight towards the sideline.
All right, coach.
Let me finish, cowboy. We're gonna have you pump fake all night. And when the pressure comes, don't be afraid of getting hit. Those men are out to kill you. You tuck tail and get your ass out of bounds as soon as you can. And don't even think about throwing that ball away. Listen, all I'm trying to do is win next week's game, all right? That's all.
But coach, it's halftime.
All right, let's bring it in, man. Safety first on 3. 1, 2, 3, safety first. God, I need a cheeseburger.
hello and welcome back to Super Sloppy Family Double Dare. We're here with the Anderson family and they're about to run through the obstacle course. They're gonna start with little Kenny. He'll be looking through this giant peanut butter sandwich for the flag, hoping to deliver it to his family waiting at the next station. Kenny, are you ready? Ready, set, go! And he's having a little trouble finding that flag.
Come on, Kenny, you can do it!
Go, Kenny!
Come on, Kenny, don't make a fool out of me, son!
Your father's an important man!
I will cancel Christmas, Kenny! Just find the flag. If you don't, I will cancel Christmas.
He'll do it, Kenny. Just do as he says.
I've never been to Club Med, Kenny. Take me to Club Med. Do not embarrass the Anderson family name, you piece of filth!
I will whip you with dirty dish rags!
Those marks would probably scar, Kenny. Honey's got incredible wrist strength. She's a minx. I've got some scars from the bedroom.
Why don't you take it easy on him?
I don't tell you how to do your job, Summers. Don't tell me how to do mine. Kenny, I will kill the dog if you lose.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time's up. You failed to find the flag, Kenny, but your family gets a wonderful prize. LA Light sneakers and a telescope.
You stay there, Kenny. I'm gonna whip your ass into shape.
Honey, wait! Before you whip his ass into shape, maybe you can whip mine.
But you always have a headache.
I don't have a headache now. Let's go make a winner.
You stay here, Kenny. When Universal Studios is a rocket, don't come a knocking.
And it looks as if a little bit of afternoon delight has saved Kenny's life for a few more moments. I'm Mark Summers, and someone please call child services.
Casper, the overly friendly ghost.
And welcome back to Don't Forget the Lyrics. Our two contestants are already in the final round for the last song of the night, and this will decide who goes home with $1 million. For those of you just joining us, here's how the show works. Our computer will generate one song for each contestant to sing along to. When the music stops, they must sing the last line of lyrics perfectly in order to win. Contestant 1, let's see what song the computer's chosen for you. Good luck, and remember... Don't forget the lyrics!
It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Got your head to the side and I'm angry. 5 days since you laughed at me. Saying, get back together, come back and see me. 3 days in the living room. I realized it's all my fault, but couldn't tell you. Yesterday, you've forgiven me. But it'll still be 2 days till I say I'm sorry.
Hold it now and watch the hood wink to make you stop think. You'll think you're looking at Aquaman. I summon fish to the dish, although I like the shell, I Swiss, I like the sushi, cause it's never touched a frying pan.
Contestant 1, would you like to lock those lyrics?
Lock those lyrics, Wayne.
Computer, show me he's right. Impressive job, contestant 1. Contestant 2, are you ready for your last song of the night? Good luck, and remember... Don't forget the lyrics! Contestant number 2.
I want to say Jaeger bombs.
Class, allow me to be brutally frank with you. This is the worst set of essays I've ever seen in all my years of teaching. To be honest, I'm quite shocked any of you got in this university. In fact, I'm gonna go down the class list, and I demand each of you tell me how you got in, because I just don't believe it. Frank LaFortune?
Well, actually, my parents donated the money for the whole LaFortune Student Center a while back.
Okay, and how about you, Steven Rolfs?
Well, my dad donated the Roth's Aquatic Center. You could say my family's swimming in money.
I see. And you, Danny DeBartolo?
You talking to me?
All right. Arthur North Dining? I'm assuming your parents donated the North Dining Hall. What kind of name is North Dining?
It's Apache Indian, sir. And no, we didn't donate that money. But my uncle, Tranquil Stream, North Dining, was a star on the 1938 championship team.
Paul Welsh family?
The Welsh family has long been a friend of this university.
Tim McCarthy, are you related to the officer Tim McCarthy?
Remember, if your grades are low, you'll have plenty of time to get high.
This is an outrage. I cannot believe this. You in the front, are you even in this class?
My name's Forrest Gump.
Right, Mr. Gump, I think you turned in this brilliant one-sentence essay which reads, I met a girl at the Thieve last night who looked like Jenny, and now I think I have AIDS. Very good, Mr. Gump. How do you explain yourself here?
Mama said they was my magic shoes. She said they'd take me anywhere.
What? What are you blabbering about? How did you get into this university?
I was running.
You people mean to tell me not one of you in this class was admitted to Notre Dame the regular way? You, Johnson, but I hate you more than anyone else in here. How did you get in?
Well, I got a 1600 on my SAT, 4.0 GPA, valedictorian in my high school class. That's right.
And Mr. Johnson, what do you do with your time now?
Well, I sit around drinking Franzia and masturbating while listening to my Hanson CDs.
Due to this year's writer's strike, America has to look to the Great White North for its entertainment. With this year's version of American Gangster, Canadian Hoodlum.
How do you feel about monopolies, eh?
What, the game, eh?
I didn't give a Gretzky about no cops then, eh? I don't give a Lindros about no cops now, eh? You ain't no different to me, Richie, eh? So it don't matter to me if you come here tomorrow with your head blown off, eh? You understand that, eh?
Cops, eh? Lawyers, eh? Judges, eh? Politicians, eh? They stopped bringing dope into this country. There's about 100,000 people who are gonna be out of a job, eh?
You know what we're gonna do about that, eh? We're gonna put that bag in the back of the trunk, eh? You understand that, eh?
How about I throw you and your puckin' brother into the river, eh?
How about next time I blow up your fucking house?
This is my home, eh? My country, eh? Jacques Lucas does not run from anybody, eh? This is Canada, eh?
That's $25,000 alpaca, eh? You block that Degrassi, eh? You don't rub that Degrassi, eh? You put the club soda on that Degrassi, eh?
My man, eh?
So I asked Hermione if she wanted to beat some bludgers. She told me she wanted to polish her wand instead. So I said, why don't you polish my wand? How about you, chosen one? Did you transfigure yourself some tail this summer?
Well, I met a cute Asian girl and we got pretty close. She wanted me to help with her magic spells, so I told her she could expelliarm this.
Son of a bitch! This year's going to be great. With your popularity and lightning scar and my magic stick, we should be able to get all the witches we could ask for.
Oh, hello, boys. Oh, you're looking mighty fine there, Harry.
Thanks, Hagrid. That's nice to say.
You know, I'm just telling the truth, why, you've been growing right before my eyes. You should, come by my hut later on for some candy. Got a lot of that these days.
Sweet! I love candy!
It's not for you, Ron. It's for Harry. See, Harry's my favourite boy, why? I even rode him years ago. On my motorcycle. Oh well, time for me to go tame me dragon. I'll see you later, boys.
Hagrid, wait, one question. Have you seen Professor Dumbledore around lately?
Ah, he's out and about somewhere.
Welcome back to Hogwarts, everyone! We got a great school year ahead. Have you all seen the new selection of scarves? Marvelous!
Professor Dumbledore?
Oh, hello, Harry Potter.
You look different this year, Professor.
Well, Harry, to be completely honest with you, I got outed this summer. So I decided to come out of the Chamber of Secrets and embrace who I am. Abracadabra!
Okay, well, what quest must I go on this year to save all of wizard kind?
Well, this year, Hogwarts is hosting the Bi-Wizard Tournament. 2 wizards will compete for a secret power.
That's great. When do we start?
It's not for you, Ron.
But I'm good at chess.
It's not for you. It's not for you. Now that he's gone, we can begin. Harry, you'll face your nemesis, albeit a very good-looking one, Draco Malfoy.
I'm gonna beat you, Harry Pooper. You're just a spoiled brat with 2 dead parents.
Let's see what happens, Malfoy.
Let us begin! The first challenge is to seize the first to snitch the snatch. I mean, snatch the snitch from the deadly creature from the depths of Maryland, Ambrose Wooden!
What do I do? Harry, Ambrose Wooden is a really dangerous creature, but in key moments of the game, he goes deaf, blind, and dumb. Yeah, throwing this football to distract him. Good job, Harry.
Winner! Congratulations, Harry. Now on the snitch, there are some clues for you.
Professor, all I see these curly red hairs.
Hey, curly red hairs. Didn't that Weasley boy give you a mouthful of those over Christmas break? Let's move on to the second challenge.
You must sort each of these girls to the right hall.
Look, it's Fawkes.
Farley, Kavanaugh,
BP!
Congratulations, Harry. You did it again, you brave, brave boy. Now, Draco, you are unnecessary. Goodbye!
Well, I didn't want to win anyways. I'd rather go play with my Slytherin.
Harry, there's a prize just waiting to be opened. Get it now. Get it now.
Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, the man who put the Riz back in Wizard, the War back in Warlock. He put the Ho in Horcrux. Put your hands together for the one, the only, Lord Voldemort!
Woo! 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 Soldier boy up in there. I didn't ever remember those words.
Voldemort? Bloody hell, are you drunk?
What? Is that Harry friggin' Potter? Pound it!
I thought we hated each other.
Hated each other? I like you. You're pretty. No, I'm drunk. No. But sometimes I have dreams about you, Harry. Dreams about your eyes. Your green eyes. I could dance in your green eyes. Well, I don't even feel good. Jaeger bombs.
Congratulations, Harry. Once again, you defeated Lord Voldemort, and thus become the master of the Goblet of Firecrotch.
I'm gonna get my one wet.
Get my one wet. It's not for you, Ron.
Oh, balls. It's ubiquitous, girl.
Nutsack.
Oh, Condolingus Rice. Wait, who's ubiquitous, girl?
Dude, you've seen Ubiquitous Girl.
It's that chick that you see everywhere. And every time you see her, she eye-bones the crap out of you.
Yeah, just today, I saw her in the dining hall twice, then in La Fortune. After that, to Bartolo. She's everywhere.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about. I saw her in the bookstore, and then 10 minutes later, I went to the garage, and there she was, eating pigeons.
Dude, don't you mean feeding pigeons?
No, she was literally deep-throating a couple of pigeons. Stupid question.
So listen to this. I was dropping a deuce in Jordan. I go out to wash my hands, and Ubiquitous Girl is waiting there to give me a moist towelette.
Please. I was walking under the Lion's Arch at 7 a.m. this morning.
7 a.m.?
Yes, 7 a.m. And there she was, blowing some dude under the Lion's Arch.
Do you mean a UBQ GBJ?
What's a UBQ GBJ?
A Ubiquitous Girl blowjob.
Speaking of blowjobs, I was at confessional last Saturday. I thought I was telling a Catholic priest about how I got my Oscar polished last weekend. Turns out it wasn't a priest. It was Ubiquitous Girl.
Talk about eternal damnation.
Hey guys, hold on a sec. Let me take this call. Shut up. Dudes, it's Frankie DeRocco.
Yo, isn't he abroad in Rome this semester?
Yeah, why'd he call?
He just partook in a chariot race. He's about to cross the finish line when he gets sideswiped by another chariot. Except that other chariot wasn't pulled by a horse. It was pulled by Ubiquitous Girl.
That's sweet, but listen to this. Me and my buddies went up to Windsor, Canada over Christmas break. Went to a strip club. Guess who was dancing on stage?
Ubiquitous Girl?
No. Big fat naked Canadian chick shaking her twat. But guess who was tending bar?
Ubiquitous Girl.
The characters in the previous skit are completely fictional. Any similarities between the characters of the previous skit and a resident of Lewis Hall are purely coincidental.
So how are you all enjoying the 2008 Keenan Revue so far?
On behalf of Keenan Hall, I would like to thank you for treating us nicely over the last couple weeks.
Yeah, we know the only reason you've been treating us so well so you can freeload tickets off of us. We're used to it.
It's amazing what girls will do for Keenan Revue tickets.
As the presidents of Keenan Hall this year, we would like to thank all of you for braving the bad weather and making it out here tonight.
Yeah, and thanks for not rolling out to the back room just yet. Ladies, I'll be there later wearing these jazzy tux, courtesy of Louis' Tuxedo Shop on Grape Road in Mishawaka.
That's right, Lance. Whether you're getting married, going to the prom, or attending that special black tie event, Louis' Tux Shop is there to make sure your occasion is the very best it can be.
Good job, Mark. Way to earn those tux discounts. Speaking of high fashion, for those of you who would like to get your own piece of high style, we do have available in our lobby the wonderful, stylish Keenan Revue t-shirts. Please feel free to purchase those during intermission.
Anyway, the review is not the review without you, our beloved audience. Without you, our hilarity would only be met with silence. Our strippers would have no one to tease, and our boys would have no one to sing along with to Carmen Sandiego.
We would also like to give mad props to our main men, producer Peter McNally and director John Siegel. I used to think I was a pretty funny guy, and then I met John Siegel.
I used to think I had trouble with girls until I met Peter McNally.
By the way, ladies, John and Peter are both currently single.
Very single. These are their real numbers. We must also thank our rector, Father Mark Thiesing. If it weren't for Father Mark,
The review would bomb harder than the caves of Afghanistan.
Come on, let's hear it for the USA.
In all seriousness, though, it's his advice, wisdom, and dedication to this show that is the driving force behind the review's success.
Also, thanks to all our Keenanites who do their part to make the review happen. In addition to all those you see on the stage, there are many Knights backstage making sure that our review stays alive. They are our life support.
Fortunately, we're not planning on pulling the plug anytime soon.
Please join us in giving a big round of applause for all the heroes of the Keenan Revue.
Thank you, that was very kind. But as I'm sure many of you have not satisfied your desire to thank the dancers, the performers, the stage crew, musicians, ushers, and all the Keenanites who make this show possible, we've devised another way for you to show your appreciation.
During intermission, our ushers will slip through the aisles like a football through the hands of Travis Thomas.
Or like a football through the hands of Aesop Schwab.
Or like a scholarship through the hands of Demetrius Jones.
Or like life through the body of Heath Ledger. Not soon enough.
Sorry about that. Ushers will be moving through the aisles with baskets. All that we ask is that you empty everything of value from your pockets into the baskets.
Cell phones, iPods, wallets, fake IDs, natty lights.
For the dance.
Or maybe just a few bucks.
We can make this review happen with a bottle of the Notre Dame spirit and light the whole world with our brilliance. We would. But I'ma tell you, like the Wu told me, cash rules everything around me. Dollar, dollar bill, y'all.
In all honesty, the review is more expensive than a South Bend prostitute, and we're only able to keep it going through the generosity of you, our audience.
How much is a South Bend prostitute?
10 for a show, 20 for a blow, 30 for a go.
I'm getting that for shy. For shy.
Thank you for your appreciation. Thank you for your laughs. Thank you for coming here on such a cold night. We hope you enjoy the second act. God bless and have a great night.
You and me, we come from different worlds. You like to laugh at me when I look at other girls. Sometimes you're crazy, and you wonder why. I'm such a baby, and the dolphins make me cry. Well, there's nothing I can do. They're looking for a girl like you. Look at me, got nothing left to say. I'm gonna promise you once again I get my way. I won't dance, you won't sing. I just wanna love you, but you wanna wear my ring. Well, there's nothing I can do. I only wanna be with you. You can call me your fool. I only wanna be with you. Oh, little girl, sitting on the fence. I see that I just with you. Ask me what it meant by. I said it showed a man named Gray. I took his wife to Italy. She had heard a million bucks. arms and when she died, thinking to me, can't help it if I'm lucky. I only wanna be with you. Everybody's so cool. I only wanna be with you. Sometimes I wonder if you're ever real. You get so mad at me when I go out with my friends. Sometimes crazy, and you wonder why. I'm such a baby, yeah, the Irish make me cry. Well, there's nothing I can do. I only wanna be with you.
Hello, I'm director of the 2008 Keenan Revue, Spider John Siegel.
Hello, and I'm producer Peter McNally.
And in regards to the president's speech, 516-317-0603.
And 518-369-2187. Thank you. John, I thought we were supposed to be wearing scary costumes.
Yeah, I know, but I got to the costume shop late, and they didn't have any good costumes left. So I said to the guy, give me the scariest thing you have. So the guy says to me, he says, that Spider-Man 3 was pretty scary. And I really like Spider-Man, so I bought it.
John, how much did it cost?
$800.
Oh, God.
It's not often that the producer and the director of the Keenan Revue are from the same state. And since Pete and I are both from New York, we would like to congratulate the 2008 Super Bowl champ New York Football Giants.
24-17, Plaxico Bird style.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I bought a real nice shirt. I stole a real nice shirt to come here tonight because I thought Wu-Tang Clan was going to win an award. Where's our award? Wu-Tang Clan is for the children. We are for America. We are for Notre Dame. We are for the children. Jono is good. Firecrotch is all right if you've seen the movie. Canadian Hoodlum is okay if you've seen that movie too. There's a lot of obscure references. I don't get it. But Wu-Tang Clan is for the children. Give us the award, son.
Now that the ODB has shown us what gratitude means, we would like to be grateful and thank our staff. Hey, turkey's done!
I thank my assistant producers, Andrew McKinley and John Wynn.
I thank my assistant directors, Tim Treat and Eric Wallace.
I thank the Ticketmasters, William Walker Shields IV and Andrew Dirksen.
I thank our tech director, Patrick Carpenter, and his assistants, Gareth Condren and Dan McDonald.
I thank program directors Joe Nacchio and Coleman Collins.
I thank music directors Riley Saunders and Raisveld.
I thank historian James Odom.
I thank head usher Bart Deer.
I thank business manager Garrett Burke.
I thank choreographer Mark Weber.
At this time, we'd like to thank Keenan Hall presidents Mark Weber, James Toner, and Lance Laydorf, who are all currently whipped by their girlfriends.
I thank Enlightened Consultants JJ Kappa and Matthew Casanova.
I thank our advertising directors Cornelius Rogers and Emmanuel Bello Agunu.
I thank our stage manager Joseph Gorman.
I thank art director Johnny Lee.
I thank our head writers Tay Kang and Matt Lind.
We give a special thanks to cinematographer Ian Cooney. Thank you for all your hard work, Ian.
We thank Father Mark Thiesing for helping us out.
Thank you to St. Mary's and their crew for allowing us to perform here.
I thank my father's beard and my mother.
I would also like to thank my parents.
And thanks to all of you!
Enjoy the second act.
Thank you.
Reluctantly crouched at the starting line. Engines pumping and pumping in time. The green light flashes, the flags go up. Turning and burning, they yearn for the cup. They desperately maneuver and muscle terrain. Fuel burning fast on an empty tank. Reckless and wild, then pour through the turns. Then his pump and secretly stir. As they speed through the finish, the flags go down. The fans get up and they get out of town. The arena is empty, except for one man still driving and striving as fast as he can. The sun has gone down and the moon has come up. Long ago somebody left with it, but he's riding and striving and hugging the turns and thinking of someone for whom he still burns. He's going the distance. He's going for speed. She's all alone, all alone in the time of peace. Because he's and like the course. And like on his horse. He's going the distance. Yeah! No trophies, no flowers, no flash, no wine. He's wanted by something he cannot define. Fashion and regret, without a remorse. I scale him and hail him with lots of struck north. In his mind, he's so blind, still making it rain. She's open in time, that her memories will play. But he's pacing and racing and blinded with thoughts. He's running and biting and riding on his horse. The sun has come down and the moon has come up. And long ago somebody left with the cup. But he's riding and striving, hugging the turn, and thinking of something. He's still. He's going the distance. He's going for speed. She's all alone, all alone in the time of peace. Because he's a racer and pacing and lighting the course. He's riding and riding and riding on his horse. He's racing and pacing and lighting the course. He's riding and riding and riding on his horse. He's going the distance. He's going for speed. He's going the distance. Thank you.
Hey guys. I'm really glad we started this book club and Coke party.
Yeah, so am I. Did everyone bring their copies of Jane Eyre?
We sure did. Did we all bring our cocaine?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Sometimes I think Jane Eyre is full of crap! I disagree! Bronte's prose is both lucid and beautiful! Her Hurley is the epitome of all that is Victorian grace and beauty! I appreciate your insights, but I think we should focus on societal marriage bonds and how they affect the story! This coke is really affecting me! My balls feel like Greek goddesses! I know what you mean! Jane Eyre occupies the space between traditional ideas of femininity and the new Victorian ideals I find fascinating! I just coke fascinating! Is it hot here or is it just me? I can't tell! There's some high moments in the prose! I mean, what does it say about gender? Jane
seriously, it's really hot in here. I need to like jump in a small body of water. What is the nearest Great Lake? Is it Erie or Huron? Lake Huron, I'm calling to you.
Oh, Dad, I just had a nightmare. It was awful. There was this monster, and he was big, and he was red, and he was pussy. And do you think you could sing me a lullaby to make it all better, please?
I think I know just the one. When the moon comes out to play, hush, and I'm eating Mom's fish fillet. Whoa. Hush, and I wonder what this night will bring. Is it hell or a beautiful thing? And my subtle mind starts to slip. Where did I get these sores on my lips? Well, Oscar, the overweight butler, gave herpes to Bob, the pole dancing stripper with a boyfriend named Rob, a bisexual postman who eats corn on the cob, from Diana's tight butthole like two girls, one cup. Don't speak. So I went to Dr. McLean, dropped trout to show him the scene. With a scalpel he poked and picked. I said, careful, you're touching my... Ah! I know that my phallus looks bad, but Mom's flounder just had to be had. Like a speckled egg ready to crack. The herpes had spread to my sack. So remember Diana who dated the salad bar guy?
Who, Mike?
That's who.
Couldn't be, he's so fly. In high school, he liked to collect lots of stamps.
Including your mother, that dirty old tramp. H-E-R-B's. So don't make the same mistake that your father did, and don't eat placenta.
Oh my God, that's so disgusting.
And when you get older and end up applying to school, don't forget what your mommy and daddy taught you. Avoid those dark alleys, don't dig in sandboxes. Most of all, don't hunt those spank-bang-born foxes. Skank-bang-born foxes. Skank-bang-born foxes. With dirty sandboxes.
I love you, Dad.
I love you, son.
For honor, for glory, for the hood, the few, the proud, the black people at Notre Dame.
Strike! 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 Strike!
What are you guys doing?
We, the Keenan Revue head writers, are on strike.
We want more money and a better dental plan.
Better dental plan.
Yeah, sure, you guys can have whatever you want. More money, you can have a dental plan, full orthodontistry, prenatal care, postnatal care, middle natal care, whatever you want.
Sounds good.
Let's do news.
Let's do the news.
I'm Taylor Kang. And I'm Matthew Thomas Lynn. And we're here to take you on the magical journey known as the Keenan Revue News. Following up on our top stories from last year, it is John's baby. Father Mark framed John Siegel, and Chris Jury did indeed burn down Keenan Hall. Tay? Due to incompetence, Congress has decided to cut the military's budget yet again, leaving the Army with next to nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, the fighting force of the 21st century has arrived. Were it not for the invention of the name tag, things could have gotten quite confusing last week at the inaugural meeting of the Asians of Domination. On his weekly Myers trip, Matt Gibson went straight to aisle 17 to find his favorite snack, nut sacks. However, he was surprised to find something even more to his liking. Tits and tots together at last. While the football and lacrosse players in Notre Dame continue to enjoy all-time high levels of ass, the track team just can't seem to get lucky. Jesus Christ, long known to be the Son of God, the light of the world, the Alpha and the Omega. However, recent archaeological evidence suggests that Jesus wasn't as peaceful as we all thought. Traffic on Route 31 was significantly delayed earlier today as St. Monica's College held their annual parade. Due to the rising number of absences at Sunday Mass, St. Cyril's Catholic Church has decided to go to extreme and critical measures to try and bring people back to the church. Dude, there's my car. What started off as an innocent dart game between Mark and Kevin Baker ended in tragedy as Kevin went to extreme measures to prove that he could hit a bullseye. Dead hooker, get it? I guess it's true what they say. Kids sure are growing up fast these days. The Catholic Church announced last week that smoking marijuana is no longer a sin. The move was met with cheers across the world as Pope Benedict decided to partake as well. Light up for Benedict, people. In the words of the great Vince Lozinski, some kids were just born to go to Notre Dame. Some kids were just born to go to Holy Cross. And some were just born to go to... Do you even have that story? My, that water sure looks tasty. Please, ma'am, only one piece of fruit from the dining hall. After years of social awkwardness, former Keenan resident Matt Wentz, who is in attendance tonight, by the way, decided to stop caring about girls' opinions and let them know how he really feels. Delicious. And contrary to popular belief, Notre Dame girls do put wieners in their mouth. Now we'd like to introduce our special guest for tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to President Emeritus Father Theodore Hesburgh.
Listen, you gotta believe. Because this university...
Luke, what are you doing here? We had you here last year.
But I love Pokemon.
Luke, get out of here! Father Hesburgh, what was your favorite memory here at Notre Dame?
Well, in 1842, Father Soren and I were out skating on the lake one day. After we got done skating, I went back to my office and I had a message from Lyndon B. Johnson. He wanted me and Superman to let women into the university. So I called my good friend Malcolm X.
Guess we'll just move on. And we're back. Sadly tonight, a 4th grade field trip ended in tragedy as Pikachu's vagina claimed the life of 3 youngsters. Stanford Hall rector Father Tom Gowan was famous on Notre Dame's campus as the guy with the golden retriever, referring, of course, to his beloved canine companion, Honey, who resided in Stanford until her recent death. Father Tom's efforts to find a suitable replacement for Honey have been thus far largely unsuccessful. Five-year-old Kim Hickey struggled with her teacher's homework assignment, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" After hours of scratching her head, Kim found the answer in the one woman she's always admired. Too soon? Too soon. Yeah, it's that big. Music legend Vanilla Ice no longer felt that his life had any meaning and began to drive towards a cliff. That is until he saw a sign that showed he actually made a difference in the world. This just in, Christmas is still canceled. In a recent poll of Miss Riley's 4th grade class, Eric was voted most likely to be president. Lauren was voted as having the best smile, while Kevin was voted most likely to be observant. And now for a commercial break.
So last week, I found my phone bill. It was really, really expensive. And I couldn't figure out why it was so expensive, except for the fact that my girlfriend just got an iPhone. So I grabbed her phone and checked it out, and there's a really interesting text messaging feature. It shows block texting, so it shows the entire conversation. And I figured out that she was cheating on me with some guy named Mark. So I found his phone number, and I put into the Safari internet application. and it gave me his home address. Then I took his home address and put it into the Maps application. And the Maps application routed directions to his house with the least amount of traffic. So I followed the iPhone and shot him in the face. And ever since then, I've loved the iPhone. I went out and bought one for myself, and I carry it with me wherever I go. And that's how iPhone gave me my peace of mind.
And we're back. Pop legend Britney Spears sadly lost custody of her two sons several weeks ago. However, the Keenan Revue News is proud to report that her sons have not forgotten her and would like for us to pass on a message. The governor says, "Vote for me if you want to leave."
The South Bend Police Department has a long-standing policy of racial profiling. In accordance with this policy, local motorist Jamal Russell was pulled over last week on suspicion of riding dirty.
Elementary student Rosa Kim received a grade that's unsatisfactory to her parents' usual standards. So her parents decided to send a pack of ninjas after her. Kavanaugh's Inner Hall football team adopted the motto, "We eat babies," for their championship run. Unfortunately, these intrepid reporters discovered this to actually be true.
Growths, rectresses I'd like to...
Following a decade-long hiatus, NBC brought back its hit show, American Gladiators. Recently, producers have announced that they're opening up the competition to teams from other countries. Here's the team from Asia.
Midway through reporting on the breaking story of the sexual predator on the loose, Tyrone realized he was in a lot of shit.
And in a related story, NDSP announced yesterday that they are seeking information in connection with a series of sexual attacks that have occurred on campus over the past month. The suspect in question is described as an Asian male between 5'10" and 6'2". That's not funny. I hate you. I hate you.
The National Weather Service has issued a thunderstorm advisory for the greater Michiana area tonight.
Hey, Matt, how are you getting home?
I don't know. I gotta ride it to work today, but I don't want to walk home alone in the rain.
I don't want you to walk home alone in the rain either.
I can't wait for this football season.
I know what you mean. You know, 9-3 isn't good enough, but anything's better than 3-9. And if this season's anything like the New York Fighting Football Giants' miraculous playoff run, it'll be one to remember.
Yeah, but I just hope I sit by some cool people this season.
What do you mean?
Well, you see, my sophomore season, I sat by this guy, he just couldn't be pleased.
Like he was impotent?
No, not like that. Maybe my flashback will paint a picture for you.
Touchdown Irish!
So what? He sucks.
Dude, that catch was amazing.
Are you kidding me? That was terrible. I mean, we're just lucky the corner fell over. We better hope Charlie Jr. or some dying kid called that play or we're going to the Cialis Cucumber Bowl again.
Dude, you gotta have a little faith in the Irish, come on.
Faith? Let me tell you about faith. I played quarterback at Hoover High. I had offers from the most prestigious Division II and III schools in the country. If I really wanted, I could coach and or play here. I could write better plays with my penis. If my penis was a pencil, not the size of a pencil. I'm gonna get some nachos.
Man, that guy sounds like a tard.
Yeah, he was a huge one.
But it wasn't as bad as this guy I had to sit next to last year.
Really? How so?
Well, I had to sit next to this guy who was like some backwoods Amish Appalachian dude.
Really?
Yeah, let me paint a picture for you. Man, I'm so psyched for this game. The Irish are ranked number 2, and we're gonna house this Michigan team. Now, time for me to get my Dana Jacobson on.
Excuse me, sir, but what, pray tell, are you doing?
I'm just having a little drink.
A little drink, eh? Well, obviously you want the Lord Almighty to smite you where you stand.
Dude, calm down. It's just a little hard A.
A little hard, eh? I bet that's what the Sodomites and Gomorrah said at Sodom and Gomorrah to Abraham. Have you accepted Jesus Christ as your personal Lord and Savior? Because if you haven't, I would do so, sir.
Dude, calm down. There's an usher coming.
Is there a problem here?
Sir, I am a simple man who does not use zippers. But I will not stand for this injustice. This man has defiled my father's house. He has smuggled in the witch's brew, the devil's drink, the whore's lemonade, the harlot's Dr. Pepper, Beelzebub's Pepsi Cola, El Diablo Agua, the scourge of the nations, and the fright of the chastity of the virgin.
Is this true, sir?
No, dude, this is like prescription whiskey. I got it from my optometrist.
You have to come with me.
No, I can't go back to the slammer. I can't go.
Dude, that sucks.
I know. I can't wait for this year, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stephon Marbury.
I think we just had to let him go.
Yeah, there's just no way we can keep a coach after a 9-loss season. There's just no way. So anyway, who are the potential candidates?
Well, I have the applications right here. Let's take a look. Lou Holtz, Rudy Rudiger, Lou Holtz again. This Lou Holtz guy won't give up. He's sending more applications than normal. You think we should tell him that a moral Catholic university can't rehire someone who's worked with Mark May?
Ooh, this one's written in crayon.
Crayon? Doesn't Randy Moss know he can't get in here? Officer Tim McCarthy. All it says is, if you hire a cop, your team is going to be pretty hard to stop.
No, wait, here's somebody else. But he only left his initials, G-O-D. Oh, wait, I've heard of this guy. He's got a pretty good reputation.
It's worth a try. Send him in.
Hey, Zeus, nice to see you. Finally, somebody with some head coaching credentials.
Thank you, my child.
You know, Jesus, we thought about giving you the job in the past, but we just had to give it to George O'Leary first. You know, he had a much sharper resume.
If only George were here today, we wouldn't be in this mess.
Well, Jesus, how do you think you're going to be able to turn Andy football around after this atrocious season?
Yea, I say unto you, the first shall be last, and the last shall be first.
So you're telling us we're going to go from 3-9 to 9-3?
Yea.
Excellent, Jesus. That's a point I am really going to have to nail you down on.
Jesus, one of the most important aspects about being the head coach at Notre Dame is the ability to recruit players here, despite the lack of any attractive women or fun things to do on campus. How do you plan to overcome these obstacles?
Whoever accepts you accepts me, and whoever accepts me accepts the one who sent me.
And who sent you? Your father?
Yay.
Okay, Jesus. Well, the offense has been pretty poor. How do you plan to develop Jimmy Clausen?
If a blind man is leading a blind man, both will end up in a ditch.
Come on, Jesus. He's supposed to be the savior of Notre Dame.
Why do you call him good? No one is good except for Christ alone.
Okay, your humility is really refreshing after our last coach. However, the defense was also really bad last season. So, how do you plan to stop the opposing team's offense?
It shall be easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than for a Trojan to enter the end zone of God.
All right, I think we may have finally found a head coach that is perfect for the University of Notre Dame.
God damn it, Jesus!
It's Lou Holtz! But Jesus can't die. But Jesus, He is risen!
Yay.
Oh, Eric, I'm so drunk right now and I want you so bad. Oh, I'm so wet right now. Let's have sex. Do you have a condom?
Don't worry, I'm friends with Demetrius Jones. I always pull out.
Parietals.
Oh, gosh darn it! Cock blocked by parietals again? I hate this place. I hate Notre Dame. I wish I never came here.
Hey kid, I'm the ghost of Domer Past, Ronald Talley. Don't make the same mistake I did. Stay in school. Let's see what your life would be like if you never went to Notre Dame.
Whoa! Where am I?
Come with me, let's take a stroll.
Why are you walking so slow, Ron?
Why are you walking so fast? That's you over there, G.
Why am I so tall and white?
What can I say? Your life sucks.
Hey dude, what are you doing tonight?
Going over to my girlfriend's house to play a little Beat the Beaver.
Dude, don't you mean you're gonna play whack-a-mole?
Nah, man, I'm gonna drive my beef bus into Tuna Town.
Ah, surf and turf.
Wait, that's awesome!
Dog.
I know, it's amazing!
Dog, you have a massive erection.
What? Oh, that's my juice. Want some?
You are one sick mother.
Whoa! Jeez, Ron, does this thing come with a seatbelt?
Do you come with a muzzle?
No.
Then shut the hell up or I will cut you like a fish.
Is that me again?
Yeah, that's you again.
Yo, bro, so get this. Later tonight, first, we're getting hammered off of Jaeger bombs. After that, we're gonna hit up that Dawn Beer Pong Flipper Cup tournament. After that, body shots off of strippers. After that, unprotected sex. After that, more unprotected sex. After that, I'm gonna house that communications final. After that, I'm going to sleep.
Whoa, wait a minute. We're taking body shots off of strippers?
Yeah, bro, we're Duke Lacrosse. Strippers love us.
That didn't seem so bad.
Just wait.
Wait, that girl looks familiar. Did she go to Notre Dame? Is that you ubiquitous girl?
Yes, and yes. See, your life really does suck.
Hey, aren't you that guy that played Notre Dame football?
What?
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 Whoa!
This is your future.
Is that me on a beach?
Yeah, you're rich, and you own a private island in the Galapagos.
Sweet. Wait, am I surfing? Wow, that's sweet. I got it all.
Except for one small detail.
I'm drowning! I'm drowning!
Did I just drown to death?
Yeah, you never took the swim test. Sometimes, when I look at the stars at night, and I think about the type of man I am, and the type of man I'm trying to become, and I think to myself, wow, that's a lot of stars up there. But I guess what I'm trying to tell you is, Eric, each one of those stars has its own place, and Notre Dame is a special place. So you gotta cherish it.
Wait, hold on. Stop the music, stop the music. Aren't you the guy that played Notre Dame football, but then transferred after his junior season for no apparent reason?
Run, bitch!
Oh, I just got a letter in the mail about my little Dan. It's from the Office of Residence Life and Housing. It says he was shooting up beers by the stadium, tried to set fire to the basilica. They gave him 5 whole hours of community service. I just can't believe my precious little baby would do such a thing. I think it's great the way the Office of Residence Life and Housing deals with hooligans. Martin Mitchell would never do anything so ridiculous. Those service hours will teach your Dan a lesson he won't soon forget. Oh, what's this? A letter from the ORDB?
This letter was sent from the Office of Residence Death and Burial regarding your son's actions while on campus in Notre Dame. Thursday, January 24th, Mitchell was caught on the 3rd floor of Lewis Hall at 12:07 a.m. by an on-duty RA. As stated in Duloc, visiting hours for guests of the opposite sex are not to begin before 9 a.m. on any day and are not to extend beyond 2 a.m. on Friday and Saturday nights and midnight on other nights. As a result of this incident, your son was brought up to God Quad and was hung by the neck until dead. Then his body was displayed as a deterrent for several weeks and then burned over a bed of candles in the grotto. The remains have been shipped to his house to be disposed of as you see fit.
set, a green tray, sad look on your face, timing, and structure, you hear the owl, daily, a book short, writing, the retort, I'm losing, failing, when I lose, failing now, and it's everyone's again, I'll turn to a friend, someone to understand, see through the master plan, when everybody's gone, you've been for too long, the faces on your own, like this is growing. Maybe I'll see you at a movie, sneak preview, show up and walk by on the arm of that guy, and I'll smile in your way, pretend it's okay, it's alright, it won't last, when he's done, I won't come back, and it's everyone's again, you'll turn to a friend, someone that understands, see through the master plan. Everybody's gone, you've been for too long. Faces on your own, well, I guess this is wrong. In a second, you'll be wrapped around my finger. Cause I can do it better. There's no other, so when's it gonna sink in? He's so stupid, what the hell were you thinking? In a second, you'll be wrapped around my finger. Cause I can do it better. There's no other, so when's it gonna sink in? He's so stupid, what the hell were you thinking? Hey, you, I don't want a new friend. No way, I think you need a new one. Hey, you, I don't like your girlfriend. This is growing up. I guess this is growing up. This is growing up. I guess this is growing up. I guess this is growing up. Good night, everyone. Thank you. Giants by 42. Giants by 42. That was cool. It's alright, tell me what you think about me. I won't try to argue or hold it against you. Know that you're leaving, you must have a reason calling, pictures falling down. A green tray, sad look on your face, timing and structure, you hear the owl, daily, a book short, writing.